friends, hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and exciting updates from the football world. The UEFA Champions League was back for the most exciting phase of the group stage, that is match week 6, and we expected a really tight contest in Group D, which featured Tottenham Hotspur, Marseille, Sporting Lisbon, and we also had Eintracht Frankfurt. This was a group which could have gone either way. This was a group where all the four teams at some point in yesterday's night were top of the group and anybody could have qualified. But we have to say that the two teams which were kind of expected to qualify did qualify. There was a tight call between Marseille and Sporting, but in the end Eintracht Frankfurt and Tottenham Hotspur have qualified. And let me just dwell upon the fact that Tottenham Hotspur is a team which always looks to go one goal behind or two goals behind. They always need a wake up call to get started in the match, and we have seen time and time again that this season, whenever the going gets tough, whenever the chips are down, they somehow find a way to fight back. Let it be the Premier League or the UEFA Champions League. In yesterday's match against Marseille, where the picture was clear, Marseille had to win this match in order to qualify. For Tottenham Hotspur, a draw was enough, and in front of a packed Velodrome stadium with the inclusion of the Ultra fans, this was an atmosphere like no other. And Tottenham Hotspur somehow were so fragile, somehow were so pedestrian in the first half. It was looking as if they are not up for the game. And Marseille knew what they had to do. They were putting pressure. You have players like Matteo Guendouzi, who has been just sensational for Marseille this season, and he is some player who makes the team tick. And if you have players who can affect you games like Alexis Sanchez in your team, you can expect the work rate, you can expect a lot of high pressing, and he's a player who always delivers on the big occasion. On this particular occasion, in the first half, all the pressure was created by Marseille. I think they had more than six corners in the first half, and in the stroke of half time, their right back Mbemba scored the only goal which in the first half, and it was coming because we know that definitely Tottenham were looking to see out the first half. They just were hanging by the thread and somehow they conceded that goal. And I think Marseille on the balance of play deserved that lead. And come the second half, Tottenham is a completely transformed side. I just don't understand what goes into them in the halftime team talk that they come out as a really transformed side. And let's remember, Antonio Conte was not there in the touchline, obviously, because he was banned. He got the red card in the previous match and he was sitting on the stands. And it was really crucial for Tottenham to, you know, come back strong, make some proactive passes, and take that risk, take the game into Marseille. And it was the exact Tottenham which we have seen this season. Somehow, it was unfortunate in the first half that Heung-min Son got injured. However, Harry Kane was getting the support from Rodrigo Bentancur. Bentancur was kind of pressing higher up the pitch. He was getting the freedom to move forward because Pierre-Emile Højbjerg was there in the midfield to ensure that nothing happens. And he has a player like Wes Bissouma who is also very tidy on the ball. And sometimes I wonder that this was a tactical change because if you look at Spurs bench, they did not have Richarlison. Kulusevski was out due to injury. And once Heung-min Son came off, they brought on a defensive midfielder like Bissouma. And it was mainly to protect the back four, which I thought was all over the place in the first half. In the second half, even though, you don't have a player like Romero and Davinson Sanchez, you have Clement Longley who has the experience of playing at the highest level. He was the player who equalized for Spurs through a set piece, and after that, it was just one-way traffic. Marseille was not able to keep possession of the ball, and this is a crucial must-win match in order for them to qualify to the knockout stage. And I just don't understand why Igor Tudor, the head coach of Marseille, was reluctant to bring Dimitri Payet, who has been their talisman for so many seasons. Come the big occasion, a man like Payet could have transformed this team. However, he chose to go with Cengiz under, and also, he brought on Sead Kolasinac on the left hand side. And one of the most crucial moments in the match was when 10 minutes were left and Sead Kolasinac was unmarked inside the penalty box. He gets a good cross from Cengiz under, and he is not able to find the back of the net. It was a huge opportunity missed, and I felt that that was the end of Marseille. If that had gone in, Tottenham Hotspur would have definitely been eliminated from the Champions League. However, they got a chance on the break. Pierre Højbjerg ensured that everything gets put into bed and Tottenham secure the victory to ensure that they not only qualify but they top the group with 11 points from 6 matches. And if you talk about this team, I just don't like to see negative football. And at the moment, what they're playing is so pedestrian. It is not something exciting to watch. It is literally very boring. And Antonio Conte's teams in the past have also played with a three-man at the back. You can see why he's going with that, because you have wingbacks who can overlap, who can push forward and create chances for the team. And with a player like Harry Kane who can drop deep into the midfield and pick out those runners, it becomes very effective. And so far, so good for Tottenham. And we have to wait and see what kind of Tottenham will we see in the knockout stage. Because whenever they don't have the ball, they sit too deep, they don't press higher up the pitch, and that is when their football gets really boring to watch. Even when they get the possession of the ball, they are not in a position to create a quick transition. That has been the Achilles heel for Tottenham, and whenever that happens, they are not playing at their best. So, guys, it was a crucial win for Tottenham. With this, they have qualified for the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League, and it will be really interesting to see what Antonio Conte does come the knockout stage. Guys, if you like this video, please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please like the video, and if you have not yet subscribed to the Football Mania, it is very simple. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification for regular updates. So until next time, stay safe and take care.